Everyone else follows the other cavalry into the trees for a surprise ambush. Our negotiator goes to the crocodile. One problem. The rogue is in between your negotiator and the crocodile. Now the cavalry could sneak around. Your 12-foot monstrosity will not be able to. Additionally, your sword knights might not be your best option for stealth. Croc is the last line of defense. I agree. Can the negotiator taunt on command? It will follow whatever orders you give it. However, it can't speak, so I don't know if you want the negotiator to, like, do a jack-off motion or something. We'll need something, though. I believe in you. This is a rush mission, so any ideas that I'm given, I'm going to jump with if it's not. Are they capable of communicating with each other somehow? How would you, if you could not speak, how would you communicate with someone who couldn't speak? Have knights keep a safe distance. When the time is right, they charge. Alright, I like these plans. Your negotiator steps out into the clearing. And it begins to beat on its armor with one fist. Over and over and over. The other negotiator turns. And he walks forward. They begin to stare each other down. Neither makes a move. Your swords and your archers. Limited telepathy? Nothing that we're aware of. Archers go in the trees. Alright, the archers will remain behind the swords. Spread them to several smaller groups. Surround it to harass and mitigate losses. Cavalry to herd it. Excellent. Where and how are we herding it? Like, where are we bringing it if we're... Keeping it in striking distance of your negotiator, not allowing it to flee. Understood. You order the cavalry along the road to close in. The negotiator turns and sees them. I'm almost afraid to ask, are they the opposite gender? Irrelevant. At least I think. They're a combination of... Each negotiator is a combination of multiple people, so they're... Yeah. Gender is not really a construct that they are concerned with. Valid question, to be honest. Communicate with vibes. Okay. Gentlemen. Sir Shram seems to be... Blackthorn, I expect better of you. The archers prepare themselves. Excuse me. The rogue is aware that he's surrounded on three sides with his back to trees. He does not make a move. Is it possible for our negotiator to make peace with it? Possibly. Your negotiator switches the song. And walks closer. The other negotiator backs away. Hear a sickening crunch. You try to ignore it. Yours moves closer. The rogue takes one step back. And seems to be glancing around. Almost frantically. Your men are getting antsy. They need an order, or they will act on their own. And they might not make the correct decision. Can we have it show it means no harm? Sure. Your negotiator lowers its massive blade and places it on the ground. It takes a step back. The rogue looks. It looks back. It takes a step forward. It picks up the blade. Well, that didn't work. Now he has a weapon. The rogue waves the weapon above its head from left to right and walks back slowly towards the tree line. And that is when a mistake is made. See, the problem with these soldiers is that they're not typically trained in fighting their own friends, much less their own friends in amalgamations like this. But seeing this hulking monstrosity with a massive weapon moving just a bit closer towards them, I dawdled too much. Alright, I'll honor it. You order your men to retreat slightly. The negotiator turns towards them. You are unsure if it sees them. What you are sure of is that it takes a large swing and cuts down a swathe of trees in front of it and moves forward. It takes another swing and moves further forward. And it is at this moment it comes face to face with a knight in full plate. And that's where it turns back to see the cavalry and the other negotiator. And it puts the dots together. And simultaneously, both negotiators charge at each other. The rogue impales your negotiator. It does not stop it. Yours wails on the rogue, one to the left, to the right, one under the arm, and sensing weakness, another two. The rogue begins sawing back and forth with the blade. And that's when you smell it. Oh, you smell it. The horses notice it before. And they bolt. Some of your riders stay in saddle. Most of them can't. And your men are overcome with a certain smell. Rot. But something worse. Your negotiator's swings become slower and slower. It grasps at the other's head. The rogue does not relent. It continues sawing back and forth, back and forth. You hear a sickening crack. Your negotiator crushes a skull. It crushes the wrong one. And with that, the rogue pulls out the blade and swings it, cleaving your negotiator in two. Before the top half can hit the ground, it's already hacking away at the bottom. It keeps going and going. It doesn't stop. It notices an involuntary... God fucking damn it! Seriously? The blade. Fuck! Really? I was doing so fucking good with my description. Are we good now? I need confirmation. Why the fuck are there 3 live streams? Why the fuck are there 3 live streams? Why the fuck are there 3 live streams? There's no fucking way. I'm here. Cliffhanger. Okay, I closed down one of them. What the fuck is happening? Okay, I closed... Why? Why? Started streaming minutes ago. Seconds ago. No, the fuck I didn't. Okay, whoever's watching this specific stream, your mom's a hoe. This is the true stream. Like and subscribe for more tech issues. For more tech issues. Okay. So. Where did it crash? A black screen goes in front of the rogue saying tech issues. Okay. Where did it crash? What was I describing? He pulls out the blade. Okay. As I was saying, the rogue rips the blade out from your negotiator's flesh, and without hesitation, swings from the side and cleaves it in two. It doesn't stop. Before the top half can hit the ground, it's already hacking away at the lower half. Over and over and over. It keeps going. Only when it notices a twitch from the upper half does it change to hacking that. It keeps going. Over and over. It roars. It turns toward your infantry, gathering themselves from retching. And it raises a blade and points it at them. It begins to walk. The 4 cavalry, having gathered their senses, begin to ride. Their objective? To send word to the fort that we need the fucking crocagator. As per the Red North's advice, the 3 cavalry do a drive-by attack with their lances. One gets stuck in its side, and the impact almost knocks it off balance. Hey, Vix. We should go for chicken strips after battle, if you're in the mood. But now is not the time for chicken strips. Your men begin retreating. The blades covering the rear, but mostly trying to cover themselves. The rogue is not phased and continues to walk towards them. The archers and swords reach the path, and they begin to start running. Vix, that would be appreciated. We'll need about an hour to wrap this battle up, but... Also, I just got a Starlink Mini, so we... Oh, but I don't have a roof rack for it, so I can't do the, Who's winning on the battle? Well, their negotiator, big guy, just got fucking executed. Part of their cavalry is running to go get the crocagator, drawn by myself. Their other cavalry is fragmented. Stall as much as possible. Have the cavalry keep swiping from behind to distract it. Good. The cavalry, now on even ground, make a solid swipe at the back of it. One of the lances connects. It doesn't get stuck, doesn't shatter, bounces off a plate, but dents it. However, the negotiator grabs one of them The one that had broken his lance needed to get a little closer to hit. It grabs a hold of him, shakes him, throws him to the side. Your archers continue to run, but your heavily armored knights are beginning to tire. The fort takes notice of some of your riders. I agree, Vix. I'm going to. It's ordered. The cavalry make another charge. One lance breaks, but it finds purchase in a leg. The negotiator, the rogue, is unperturbed. Your archers notice that your heavily armored soldiers are being left behind. They consider amongst themselves what to do. Give an order and I will execute it. Until then, the battle will continue to play out in the way it's currently playing out. Are there any weak spots in the armor? Yes. The joints. And your men know this. Any part where it needs to move is a part you cannot put solid plate armor. Unless you have articulating plates, but these are kit-bashed bits of armor. You notice this negotiator took multiple hits to the head. And one part that your negotiator had thought was its skull was non-functional. Your cavalry reaches it, and they start screaming, "Let it out! Let it out!" Have the archers fire at the rogue. Throw it off guard as the knights run behind. Understood. The knights continue to trudge forward. But the rogue is caught up to some of them. And that's when a hail of arrows from your archers come in. There is friendly fire. They knew what they were doing when they fired the shot. Not all of the fire is friendly. How fast is the gator? Hopefully it's fast enough. The crocagator is sent out through the river. Your swordsmen manage to find some form of escape as the negotiator continues to hack away at the dead. You are down to your last cavalryman. His name is Robertson. Please protect Robertson. He's a good man. Your 4 cavalrymen. Get back to the road. And begin going at a full gallop. Have the cavalry circle at once. Robertson circles it, does a glancing blow. The negotiator pays him no mind. The rogue continues. The archers sprint, the swords run. And the crocagator is on the move. Your cavalrymen cross the bridge. They notice nobody's up ahead. They fear the worst. Brave Robertson runs in. Finally breaks his lance off. And moves ahead. The archers continue to run. The swords continue to run. The rogue picks up speed. The crocagator continues. Your cavalrymen find the initial engagement. They find the corpse of your negotiator. They see the carnage going north. They ride. The archers peel off. Your swordsmen, understanding the plan, begin to slow their retreat as the crocagator closes in. The negotiator begins its slaughter. Robertson does another swing by. It's not very effective, but he's got good spirit. Your 4 cavalry see Robertson on his own. They see the negotiator tearing through your ranks. The archers bring down a hail, friend and foe alike. They are forgiven. Robertson backs off. only to pick up a crossbow, or not crossbow, sorry, a bow and quiver, and begin taking pot shots. The other cavalry, on your orders, does a swipe attack. A lance breaks off in the beast's side, and finally it shows some sort of weakness. Your swordsmen begin to pivot. At least those of them that are left. Their numbers are dwindling. The negotiator seems like it's going to break free. Noticing this, pride and their hopes, and reinforce the ranks. The knights attempt to use the broken lances to cause additional pain. The Crocagator bears down, and it's now that it realizes what's happening. The rogue stops paying attention to your guys, allowing them to back off. Robertson takes another shot. He misses. But he's Robertson, goddammit. Your cavalry take this opportunity to plant 2 more lances in the back of its knees. A leg buckles. The beast crashes to one knee and looks up to meet the monstrosity that is the Crocagator. Robertson, upon hearing that you want him to retreat, tells you to go fuck yourself and begins firing more shots. 1 hits. Your archers pivot. Your swordsmen retreat to them. Your archers fire more shots. Your cavalry plant the last of their lances in. And the Crocagator finally latches on. Robertson fires a shot. It misses. All units back away. Death roll? You're goddamn right, Wilku. The Crocagator grabs a hold of the rogue and puts it into a death roll. Tearing flesh from flesh, steel from steel, and all in between. With force that no magic can prevent. A horrible smell fills the air. But right now, the smell is sweet. And as you watch the brutal sight, you realize the battle is won. At great cost. What's going on? You've arrived at the end of the fight, Meg. I order the Croc to go after Robertson. Robertson tells you to go fuck yourself. The Croc flips you off. Of the 1 negotiator, 25 archers, 50 heavy knights, and 7 lancer cavalry that you have deployed, this is what remains. You go back to Larisar. It's not a triumphant return, but it's a return. And it's more than you expected. Ledger meets you at the gate. He nods. He looks over to Faustine. And he says, "Big guy didn't make it?" And when Faustine shakes his head, he musters a bit of a scoff. Not in mocking. Just... because what else can you do? We did what we had to. Okay, this is a little too epic for what I'm going for right now. The following day is quiet. You are down to one negotiator. Maybe two. I can't quite fucking remember. We must protect it at all cost. My question is, why? Apologize for my late arrival. Sorry for those who perished. Ledger puts a hand on your shoulder. He smiles. He shakes his head. It's one of those things that you're lucky to miss. He offers you a bottle of whiskey. If we lose that, we might not come across any more powerful units. That's a very valid point, Red North. It wasn't pleasant. Do you take the whiskey from Ledger? Al refuses the whiskey. Too young to drink, sorry. Drinking age is 18 here. Ledger shakes his hand and places the he shakes his head and puts the drink in your hand. And that's when you realize the bottle's empty. Throw this out for me, will ya? He winks. I keep it for future reference. Fair enough. And scene. Ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise, I'm Peddles of Regretfully Mine. That was a good stream, I think. We had a shit ton of technical difficulties at the start and partway through. I did not know how that one was going to go because I did not plan any of that. Remember to like and subscribe, you bitches. But yeah, when I was not expecting you guys to want a peaceful solution. And then I was thinking in the back of my head, like, when he said 30 minutes, I panicked so hard. And that, genuinely, Wef, that is what I intended. Like, giving you the heads up a couple days before, in real life, in game, it was like an hour. But yeah, telling you about the situation a couple days before, I figured, okay, well, if I just throw this on it, I probably won't watch the VODs. Up to you. Just know that if you ever do want to know, for continuity's sake, L could just read the mission report. So, it still works. It's gonna go for a peaceful solution and then a surprise attack. Yeah. Like, I was thinking in the back of my head, okay, if they go for a peaceful solution, then I want it to be a hard fought peace. And by that I mean you're gonna have to play it really fucking smart. But having you surrounded at the start, oh shit, I don't think I'm getting chicken strips. There's a cat on her lap. That's okay. Motherfucking death roll. But yeah, when you guys wanted to do a peaceful solution, it was like, okay, but you also Like, when you circled him, it's like, okay, well, cornered animal thing. And you have your negotiators set it down, or set the weapon down, which was cool. And then I couldn't help myself when it was like your negotiators, or the rogue steps forward and picks up the weapon. And I'm just like, well, shit, that didn't work. Like, it was fucking funny. When you said that dropped its weapon, mind, it was like, not what I meant, not what I meant, no. Well, I'm trying to think in my head, okay, well, how do you convey that you don't mean any harm? Well, typically, you don't have a weapon right in front of you. In hindsight, the thing could have just like tossed it to the side. But I didn't think of that. Hands in the air. If I have a big ass sword and I lift it above my head, like you just don't care. One sec. Okay. Confirmed we will not be getting chicken strips tonight because a good kitty is hanging out with Vix, and good kitties need to be pet. So, we'll take the L on this one. And then fucking retreating. I didn't know, or not retreating yet, but I didn't know how bad I wanted to make the fight between them. I think when the stream crashed, I had a much better description of it, but oh fucking well. Causing some kind of damage. I'm going to be blunt, Wilku. I don't think that getting rocks thrown at your head for brain damage is as compelling a plot element as institutionalized harm. Like, or not institutionalized, but widely accepted harm against an individual and how they might end up lashing out because of it. I don't want to take the route and just say, well, he's a bad boy because he's brain damaged. It's like, no, this is someone who literally weeks before was just, having lunch with his buddies. Then they got into a bad situation and he got hurt and he chose, okay, this is what I will do. Assuming that it was all willingly. We haven't officially made it canon whether it was all, you know. Regardless, this thing used to be a person a little bit ago. And now it's still that same person, but now trapped in an actively rotting shell. Like, the negotiators are still human. Amalgamated and scrambled mind. Oh, I'm gonna be. You are absolutely correct. Like, while they're still human, like, you don't go through that amount of fucking agony with all your screws intact. And if you do, holy fuck. Like, that is a fate worse than fucking death. I have so many plans on what to do with the empty whiskey bottle. Please don't fill it up with water and drink out of it in public. I know that's probably not what you were gonna do, but, you know. The bottle's made of glass? Yes, the bottle is made of glass. Flower arrangement? No, he's gonna, like, he's gonna take the bottom out of it and he's gonna make it into a monocle. And then fucking trying to hand the bottle off to Meg. I tried to phrase it in a funny way, but I fucked up my wording. And honestly, Meg saying, "Oh no, I'm too young to drink." Like that was fucking funny. I just was like, fuck, this counteracts my entire joke. And then I'm like, well, plan B for the joke. It's empty. Yeah, I'm finding that if we want to, I don't know if we want to quantify this with real life, but can we make it so only Meg's is empty? I mean, I meant for it to just be Ledger was handing a single bottle to Meg specifically. And I think I'd like to keep it that way. So it's like he's handing it off to Meg. Meg's like, "No, I'm too young to drink." And you just grab it and you're like, "I'll take it." Yoink. I love recycling. I don't know. That's my headcanon of it, at least. If you guys are cool with that. If you can have it, I'll take it. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I've I think I've decided what I want Ledger to represent. And I showed it poorly at the end because it was mostly I was trying to I don't know, I'm trying to get things to work out in my head for planning ahead, but I don't know. It's weird how I tend to work out, I guess, my problems in my life through these fictional characters. It's just how I've always done stuff. Now, granted, I'm not typically watching two walking corpses rip each other apart. That's not a problem in my everyday life that I have. But dealing with PTSD and grief and people around me going through difficult shit and trying to find a way to not only help them, but to help myself through that sort of thing. I wouldn't consider myself an overly empathetic person. It's just, if people are going through bad shit around you, it'll typically affect you, and it can affect you pretty badly. And there's no right or wrong with it, it's just how it goes. So, Ledger is in my head. Now, obviously, not all of their actions have displayed this, and not all of their actions will. I consider Peddles to be who I would like to be, as in who I would be much more happy being. Now, I'm not talking a fucking shark. I'm saying, like, somebody who's able to look at a situation and go, you know what? This isn't right for me. I'm taking a step back. I'm doing what I need to do. What's right for me? What I think will be the correct decision. And Ledger is how I view a version of myself where I would need to. Ledger is what I would need to be. In other words, somebody who's able to look at these difficult decisions and go, okay, my feelings aside, what do we need to do? How do we get through this? It's objective oriented. But that objective oriented does come at a cost. Everything in life comes at some sort of cost. Even if it's not necessarily cost, it's a balance. You can't be overly fucking, analytical facts only without sacrificing something on the emotional front. Now, you can be aware of either perspective, but. And you can meet in the middle, absolutely. It's a scale. Hi, Flash. I view Ledger as a person who is afraid of hurting. And I view Peddles as a person who is afraid of hurting again, if that makes sense. And maybe it's just because I've dealt with some fairly fucked up shit in reality. I find either position to be fairly compelling. At least in my own mind. I appreciate you guys letting me rant like this. I know that if you don't like it, the solution is one click away, but still, I don't really talk about this side of things too much these days, but I really do appreciate that I'm able to guess, share this side of stuff with people. And not only that, but to have them actually enjoying themselves with it. That this, that's something that, well, that's kind of why I started writing as a kid. I want to tell some stories, explain things in ways other than just saying them. Because sometimes just saying how you're feeling doesn't it doesn't convey that emotion in the same way. Words don't say enough sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes the most direct route is not the fastest. Yeah. Oh. Without going into rant, like I've said recently and quite a bit lately, I am dealing with some fairly intense shit in my real life currently. And it's going to go through the rest of this month and possibly into next month. It's going to be fairly difficult for me. And while it will not be nearly as difficult as this time of year last year, it is definitely going to be a test of what I am still capable of handling. And I've based Ledger off of the person I had to be last year. Which is this won't solve itself. I have to. And I won't go into further detail on that until that situation is fully resolved, which it still is not. And that's unfortunate. But bottom line, I've done everything correct in the aftermath. Well, not everything now. There's been, years past. There's plenty of time to make mistakes, but for the most part, we are better than I thought we would be. But very, very Shark Man. And I do appreciate that. I do want to make it very fucking clear to everyone. And I know I say this shit a fair bit, but shut the fuck up and, listen to the words. Yeah. None of y'all are required to be present for this. And what I mean by that is, if you notice a fucking decline, you do not have to put yourself through watching that. Shit's gonna go wrong from time to time. I'm gonna have my bad moments from time to time. At the end of the day, let's break the curtain. You got a guy pretending to be a fake shark on the internet, and you are not responsible for that fake shark on the internet's mental well-being. So, while I do and always will, any sort of support that I am given from you guys, I do want you all to know that it is never mandatory on your part. And yeah, I'll be here because you're here for me. And that's fair. I just do want to make sure that that is a choice that you are free to make. But just remember, equivalent exchange isn't always the rule. If you have to dip because you don't like the way things are going, then you fucking go. And that is a request from me. Granted, I'm going to try my best to keep my shit together because, spoiler, I'm not going down without a fucking fight. That makes it sound like I'm on trial. I want to make it very clear. I am not on trial. There's going to be a lot of shit that I'm going to need to learn to fix or deal with or otherwise. There's going to be a lot of people around me that are in a rough state. And I'm going to need to be able to make the choice of whether I can put the energy into lending a hand or if I need to conserve that for my own mental sanity. I'm not leaving unless you start saying bigoted shit, and I highly doubt you would. Fucking Canadians, man. That's the best I got. And for anyone unaware, I am fucking Canadian, man. Yeah. Well, just know that regardless of previous interactions, regardless of how y'all feel, y'all don't owe me shit. And if you feel you do, I am wiping the slate clean. We are even. If anything, I owe you guys because streaming has been actually, despite what my parents said when I was younger, very good for my mental health. Like, yeah. Having something that I can come back to at the end of the day that is not, oh, here's a job I don't necessarily enjoy a lot of the time. It's just, here's something I want to do. Here are some people who enjoy it. I get to feel like I'm doing something. Whether or not I am is up for debate, but I like to think I'm doing something decent. I mean, some days I am just making your mom jokes or sitting at a campfire talking how bad my first world problems are, but some days I do feel that, I deserve a little treat. So. Let's wind down with a fucking horse game. That's right, motherfuckers. We're doing the horse game. Ba 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 da ba ba. Still can't get over stream crashing. I know, right? Like, fuck, man. It is... so close to 100% in the game. Yeah. Like, I will say, regardless of first world or not, first world is where I fucking live. So I'm aware that a lot of people on this earth might have it better or worse than I, but I have things the way that I have things. And that is life. I forget the point I was trying to make. Anyways, we're gonna try to go for the giantess girl, because I want to get stepped on. I didn't get any. Fuck! That's okay. Fuck you, director. There was another gold. That's the one. Sometimes that first world problem is a runaway truck. That is very true. I thought I did have some. Grass Wonder. That's the one I need. There's Super Creek. think it's grass wonder. Let's find out. Yes, it was. Where there's a will, there's a coup. God, I'm funny. Why does she have a fucking Naginata? Fifth. You fucking kidding me? You fucking dare to get fifth? I'm gonna break your fucking knees. Your fucking knees. I'm gonna shit on your lawn. Wait, daily shop? Oh. Ooh, rare books of hints. I'm liking this one. I don't like this thing. Like, I fucking hate everything about this character, but... Fuck it. Yeah, let's try that one. It's finally here, folks. My fat nuts. I'm gonna run with all my heart. Go fuck yourself. I hope you run into a wall. Highlander, there can only be one. Oh, fuck. I don't like guts, but fuck, man, that is a lot. Okay. Yes, goldfish. Get bigger. Fuck, I didn't become charming. Okay. Anchors Away is actually fucking great to my knowledge. My knowledge is dog shit, so don't trust me. She's fucking depressed. Stop having depression! Mile is C. She'll make it. She might not get first, but she'll work. She'll suck at her job. She's terrible. Fucking hate this horse. Kill the horse. That's such fucking bullshit. Why is everything a mile? Haru's got something, and knowing Haru, it'll just be a mood boost, but I'm okay with that. Never mind, it's not even fucking that. Sunny Runners. There, finally. A fucking race that we can do. Like... Yay. Goldfish, go up. Prodigal son of Vachinook Pass rides a new Musume into the sunset. It's close enough, yeah. Okay, let's go the hopeful stakes. Easy 3 grand, right? How many? 4 grand! How you doing, Payne? Hey, question, Payne. What the fuck is an uphill in this? I was pretty sure the tracks were flat, right? Like, am I wrong? Nope, some have hills. Really? I've never seen one. Yeah, we can fucking do this. I have faith in us. Fuck! Foot bags, obviously. Don't clip that. Anyways, Goldfish is gonna get us with a cool training thing. Holy shit. It'll tell you what each option gives you. Yeah, I fucking love it. Do 777s. Just because we always, like, it just triggers, and that's that. It's not like, oh, if this happens, you'll be good, and fuck you. Fuck you, you useless piece of shit. Fucking terrible horse. Dumb, icky, not good. I'd go so far as to say you're not even great. Hi, Cal. Anyways, the horses are... We'll go to the Satsuki show. All the tracks have sections considered up and downhill. And God damn it! Fucking dumb horse. Horse. Please work. Okay. Highlander. Let's do it. Set up Christmas lights in my room. Have to get more though. Fuck, that's what I should do. Became 20 place. Hello, Amy. How are you? We finished the main event, so now we're just playing the horse game. It's been a chill night. Made some good progress. Holy shit. Can't say no to that. But what the fuck? What kind of fucking dumpling is that? There we go. Got a lot of stuff. Yeah, we'll do that just in case. Fucking useless. Terrible horse. Why are you smiling? You lost. Oh, she's hanging out with Rice Shower. That's why. You can't be hanging out with that horse. I keep telling you. She's an underachiever. You're not gonna be a successful horse if you're just always hanging out with people like that. And 30 fucking thousand. Okay, but still 7. Nice to meet you. I don't mean this in a bad way, but are you about to try to sell me something or some art or something? Because I'm not in the market for that currently. Not at all. Okay. My apologies. I just had a lot of people doing that and specifically asking, how's your streaming been? Oh, it's been great. Wow. Getting a lot of people? Yeah. Totally. Oh, well, if you pay me a lot of money, give me your credit card information and we can just, we can expand that. No. She's a late surger, so power, speed, and stamina is the way. That's all I do anyway, so that works out. And that shit. Ah! That's how it goes. Tried to pronounce her name. There's a reason I pronounce this horse's name as Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua. Makihiki Malahini Hu. Dang, it's that horse's first win. Los Angeles. Nice. Been to LA once in my time. The big city ain't for me, unfortunately. But again, I'm a Canadian from a small town, so, you know. Friendship cannot change for support cards not in your deck. Okay. Valentine's Day, what? We eat chocolates together. Why? I don't fucking wanna. This game seems new to me. Yeah, it came out this year, and basically it's a mix of a gacha game with a surprisingly in-depth horse racing game. Let's do that one. What's the name? Oh god. Okay, I will attempt to pronounce it. Matakane Fukukitaru. Matakane Fukukitaru. Fukukitaru. Yeah, I think. Payne just sent me. Oh. God damn it. It's not letting me hear it. And surprise, or so I don't get. Fuck you. If you're second place to silence Suzuka, okay. No, I'm not accepting that. You know what you call someone in second place? A loser. God. She's just so fucking loud. The game looks simple. Oh, it's very easy to get into. Hey, Jordan. We're doing the horse game to end off stream. I'm getting fucked over on the sparks. Oh, 42%, Jesus. Record it, my phone's microphone.
Alright, let me try this with my phone.
Okay, One second, Payne. Okay.
Alright, let me try this with my phone's microphone. Ma ti ka ne fu ku ki ta ru.
Oh. I'm still not going to try to pronounce the name, because I promise you I'm going to butcher it unintentionally. Favorite character in this game? Well, if I go for a character that's not Gold Chip, because we like Gold Chip. She kicks you in the face and she's fucking insane. Is it multiplayer or only one person? I believe there's some competitive modes, but you don't like race head-to-head. So it's mostly single player. Here, I'll show you how a race actually plays out. I've been skipping it just for speed's sake, but oh yeah, no, Still in Love's great. She's not in global yet. Ah. Okay, we skipped that. So, there's Goldship. There's my rival, Silent Suzuka. She's fucking evil. How long have you been streaming so far? Excluding... excuse me. Excluding a bunch of technical difficulties, about 2 hours, I think. We can also speed things up. That top part's the progress. We are number 2. And we are a late surger. Total years. Oh god, I think this is year 3, but I'm not sure. I don't know, everything kind of blends together. Take it you looked up her story? Look, let's just say if it's yandere, or the word pronounced correctly, I'm probably a fan of it for an unhealthy reason. You know what? Let's just fucking go for it. Yeah, we got it. Fuck yeah. I will fucking break them down. What's your favorite game? We talking favorite game to stream, favorite game to play? It's a pretty broad concept for me. Oh. Like, give me a genre or something, and I can get you my favorite of that. Or a console. I hope you're making time for breaks. Straightaway spurt. I'll spurt all over your straightaway. Alright, fucking win. Thank you. You're a good horse. You escaped the glue factory for now. Oh, fuck yeah. Yep. Play on DC. I'm trying to think of what DC is. So, probably not. Let's go for the Japan Cup. Discord. Not really, no. Fuck, he didn't sleep well at all. Wait, it's Christmas for her? Okay, Huh. You have a Discord. Yep. I keep private typically. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Hate it when horses take after us and end up sleep deprived. Yeah, but unlike us, horses get turned to glue when they fuck up. If you know a place that makes glue out of people, let me know. I need to support local businesses. Why'd you disable your rewards? Disable? I didn't intend to. Fuck, we lost. This is the first time we've lost that. Mood went down. And she's depressed. Oh boy. Channel points. Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't anything I intended to do. She gave me protein. How did you get first? You were 8th. Fuck, she didn't get the rest from it. She was feeling lucky. Apparently. I'll be right back. Okay. I will be right here. How are you getting first? You're literally the worst horse. Why did we win? This is the dumbest horse. Fuck it. Bracket 7. Shark, can I ask you a question? You just did. Why are you a shark? Well, that's a valid question. A while back, I ended up doing a last-minute Halloween costume, and I took a shark head, my blue Renaissance Fair shirt, my white Teutonic Knight surcoat, and an airsoft vest, some black boots, some fingerless gloves, and then I was like, fuck it, shark head with a knight head. Like a knight helmet stuck on. And so I got this thing, except in real life. And then, like 3 years later, when I started streaming, it was like, okay. After a while, I thought, okay, I'll try to, shut the fuck up, goldfish. Shut up. Anyways, I was trying to figure out what my possible, God, I can't think. Oh yeah. I was trying to think of what the design could be. And I was thinking, well, you know what? I want to go for an adult audience, so maybe I'll be a lewd cat boy. And then I thought for a while, and thought, wait. There's a shit ton of those already. So maybe I'll do something else. And then I did. And you know what? This is probably one of my better decisions. Market's pretty cornered for that based on my research. Yeah. Like, I'm a firm believer in if you have something unique, then then typically people will come. Am I able to star unlock? Oh my god. This is gonna be my first 4-star. Do I get anything? No. I don't like that character. Well, looks like the horse girls won't be stepping on me. I'm also in demotion range, which is not great. Doritos is who I'm racing against, which means I'm gonna lose because they sound like a fucking weeb. Agnes is leading, so we lose. Okay. Giant girl's canonically 5'11". I've never dated a girl that I was the same, like, height as. Need to go to bed. Alright, man. You take care. It's 10:10 for me as well. I'm just, you know. I forget what I was gonna say. Moment of truth. Agnes, you bitch! I prefer it over dating someone shorter. Hey, we actually fucking won for once. Let's date on personality. Yeah, well, obviously that's the correct way of doing it. You want someone that you actually like. I'm saying, like, if you had the choice of the same person, but with different physicality, which would you choose? Request a song. Yeah, okay. Okay. Stop this song. I'm still in demotion range. I'd flip a coin. That's fair. Not having a preference is valid. Excuse me. That's the first time I've ever had to deal with the fucking, thingy. We win all of them because we're that good. What now? You kind of cut out there. I don't even know what I said, man. Oh, we're so close to the fucking... Fine, fine. We'll just rip through some of the story things. A giant goddess. Oh. What? I close my eyes and my heart fills with regret. I'll never be able to help Uma Musume reach their full potential now. I've gotten shipwrecked. Hi, Kaz. You okay? A soothing voice. Drink up. I've come across a goddess. It's soup. They deliver me wet food. They're fucking terrible. I contacted the return ferry by radio. We'll both be home in no time. Okay, well, cool. Did the stream crash again? Are you fucking kidding me? Crashed for a bit, but we're back. God damn it! Free soup, though. I am back. Amy, you crashed the stream! That's okay. Alright, let's see if we can get... That's dog shit luck. That hurts the soul. Well, I'm fucking tired. What if soup is made to make a casserole? Isn't a casserole just like you chop up shit? Yeah. Castrol's far more complicated. If I have to pick a horse character that is not Gold Ship, Taiki, Okay, if we're talking on, like, personality-wise, fucking none of them. I don't like them. I have a Discord community. It's a private one. It's, yeah, I don't really throw it out there much. If it's for voice, I like Smart Falcon's voice quite a bit. The little arigato when she wins is actually really cute. It's heartwarming. Yeah, I think Taiki Shell's my second favorite, aside from Goldfish. Hashtag look at current. What's your Discord tag? We're not. I'm not giving that out currently. Sorry. Keep it real. Shouldn't want to be Agnes' little guinea pig? Not really, because, like, I don't know, she's fucked up enough that, and I mean, like, she's a fucked up human being slash horse thing enough. Your experience, not everyone that asks your Discord wants to say something. Okay. I value my privacy. Yeah, no, Kaz, you are right. Getting suplexed would be alright here. I don't like the fact that her lab coat is too fucking big for her. And as for least favorite, it's gotta be Top Gun. Mayano Top Gun. I do not like the way that character talks to its trainer. Got a sick fit. I think Goldfish kind of wins in the fit department, but that's just me. I'm a sucker for belts under the boobs. I don't know, man. I can't imagine that it's comfortable. I refuse to read when playing as her. I agree. Like, stat-wise, she plays pretty well. Just imagine Top Gun making airplane noises. Fuck yeah. Highway to the danger zone. Under her breath as she runs. Yeah. I am gonna uncap this one. Alright. Anyways. Fuck yeah, bye. It's been a long week. I'm not thrilled that I'm getting so many crashes with my streaming. That's not good. But yeah. I genuinely don't know what to do for that. Not much you can do about satellite internet. Which isn't good. Excuse me. Huh. And now the part of the stream where I just... Whoops. I click on Instagram and I wait until this thing shows me porn. I mean, that's a man covered in whipped cream. And he's shirtless, but it doesn't show the bottom half, so it doesn't count. That's a furry reloading a Glock. Oh. 2D or 3D, doesn't matter. Or are you talking about a man covered in whipped cream? Because note that's a real ass man covered in real ass whipped cream. Okay, that's an oddly realistic bird furry person. There it is. There it is. Okay. Time. That is just literally just straight up titties. Like full on nipples and everything. Okay, thank you, Instagram. Very cool. Oh, it's a sponsored post. So it's not even fully my feed. Which, for the record, with my feed, it probably should be, but. Fucking nice. Oh, yeah. I was having a conversation with some buddies a while back. And I need to know. Okay, the first question is a setup because we all know the answer. But then the other is whatever. No, so is it or can you waterboard a mermaid with water? Obviously, the answer is no. They can breathe underwater. Can you waterboard a mermaid with dish soap? Or milk? Salt water or fresh water? They're mermaids. They'll figure it out. A freshwater mermaid or a saltwater mermaid? I'm pretty sure after the tears from waterboarding, it'll be salty afterwards. So let's just start with saltwater. No, if a mermaid was go to freshwater to spawn. What if I was about to say, what if people were like salmon and they, like, every time they'd go to, spawn, they'd go to the same place, but that that's literally just a Walmart parking lot. Like, it's where we all have sex. In a Walmart parking lot. Oh my god, that's a man stapling a fucking mouse to a car. What the fuck, Instagram? This is the only reason I keep this app. Because it's that bad. Anyways, just remember that sometimes you gotta, like, you gotta, like, do a backflip. And holy shit, that's a guy mounting a car battery to a fucking drill. I need to go to sleep. You guys. Uh, yeah. Oh no. That's a car full of coolant. What? What about when you Okay, I will leave you all with. No, never mind. That is. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this. Hey, if you meet a MIG welder who doesn't fucking use MIG pliers to clean out the inside of their tip, the fuck are they doing? Like, really? I'm gonna fucking stab a bitch for cashews. Oh, that's a welding machine.